Again, our topic for this day is the methodologies in and approaches to community information collection and in community action across discipline. So this topic is covered by module number 9 in fourth quarter, and its objective are to explain the principles and processes that is used in collecting community information and apply the systematic social research method in collecting community information. Now, the key question when it comes on studying about the topic in Module 9 is what principles and processes or methodologies are used in community information collection. And as an overview, you as an individual is also expected to be aware when it comes on appreciating the principles, processes, the methodologies, and even approaches when it comes on data collection. You are expected to demonstrate your understanding through development of a community action plan using participatory approaches. So any community action plan is means to make community attain its goal, no? Yun daw community action plan ng isang community is nakatutulong daw ito when it comes on attaining the goals, no, ng isang community. And the plan identifies and explain the steps that must be undertaken in order to reach the community goals and objectives. Ito daw yung mga elements when it comes on community goals and objectives. Okay? Number one, activities, objective of activities, person that is in charge, the resources needed, the schedule and time, and also the venue. Okay? So for lesson number 1, it has a subtitle of the principles and processes in getting community information. Okay? So the process in collecting community for information, sabi dito, before delving into processes and methods used in collecting community information, you should understand the definition of community profiling. So what is community profiling? A community profile should be sound, accurate, and relevant. Okay? So when it comes on profiling a community, it should be accurate and relevant. Okay? Because the process of collecting the necessary data should be observed ethical processes and cultural standards and respect community values and principles. So, halimbawa ikaw, you are a member of uh, a social group and you are about to create or conduct a community service sa isang lugar, sa isang area, bago kayo mag-conduct ng community service is kailangan nyo munang i-profile. 'Di ba? Kailangan nyo munang aralin kung ano bang meron doon sa community na yon. Okay? So, kailangan accurate siya, no? Yung mga gagawin ninyo is accurate doon sa lugar na pag-aanohan ninyo, pagkakandakan ninyo ng community service. Then, it should be relevant also, no? So, when it comes on community profiling, ah, sabi dito, the community profiling with active participation of community is an empowering process as it will enhance the people's technical and analytical capacities. It also provide them with another perspective of their community and an opportunity for active participation in the development of your or of their community. So, ito daw yung mga elements ng isang community. Number 1 is the area as a place to live. 'Di ba? It is because the quality of the physical environment and people's attitude to living there, the extent to which needs are matched with resources, and the extent to which local facilities meets people goals and aspirations. So, dito sa number 1, element of community, the area as a place to live. Kahit tayo as an individual, 'di ba? we tend to see the quality of the physical environment nung community na titirahan natin. 'Di ba? What is the attitude of the people that is living there? 'Di ba? Ano yung mga resources na magma-match doon sa hobby ko, sa ginagawa ko, 'di ba? And of course, sa trabaho ko, 'di ba? And of course, yung local facilities na mamimit yung goal, 'di ba? And aspirations nung titira doon sa community. Okay? Next, number two rather, is the element of the community, the area as a social community. So sabi dito, residents' involvement in social life of the community, the extent to live the community is supportive, formal and informal networks. So, sa social community naman, dito naman pumapasok yung pagkakaroon ng supportive, formal, and informal networks wherein any individual who lives in a community is meron niyang kakilala. Kakilala ng kakilala niya. Diba? So, kumbaga, it circles with or it involves a social life of an individual inside the community. Next, number three element of community is the area as an economic community. So, the area as an economic community, sabi dito, it involves the income level and the employment prospect of residents, prosperity and viability of local shops. Okay? So, dito pumapasok yung meron ka bang magiging source of income doon sa area na yun? Can you do a business? 'Di ba? Pwede ka bang mag-business doon sa area kung saan ka nakatira? At the same time is yung when it comes on prospects of residents, of course yung employment, 'di ba? Malapit ba siya doon sa yung access nun? Pagpasok mo sa trabaho, okay? Madali bang sumakay? 'Di ba? Hindi ka ba mahihirapan when it comes on traveling? Yan. So, yun yung number three element of community, the area as an economic community. Next naman, number four, the area as a political community. The area as a political community, systems and structures of political representation and local management, the extent to which local people can influence decisions that affect them, the degree of involvement in local decision making, participation in local or community organization. Teddy James, pakahinaan. Okay. So, dito sa area as a political community, dito pumapasok yung systems and structures of political representation when it comes on a local management. Ito yung sa barangay, 'di ba? Or any organization na meron dun sa community mo, 'di ba? It extent which local people can influence the decision that affect them and also the degree of involvement when it comes on local decision making. Okay. So, next. And number 5, the area as a personal space. Okay? So, the degree of attachment that people have to the local area, memories, and life experience of the local people. So, dito sa number 5, dito naman pumapasok yung privacy, the extent of an individual to have a privacy in a community. Yun yung kapag nasa loob ka ng tahanan mo, you have your privacy, you can do whatever you want. Parang ganun. 'Di ba? So, this is the degree of attachment that the people can do things inside the local area. Okay? Then, of course, yung kanyang life experience when it comes on mingling with people inside the community, 'di ba? Then, number 6, the area as a part of its city. Okay? So, infrastructural, economic, and social linkage between the local area and the city or district of which is a part. Okay? So sabi dito, the specific local identity that differentiates the community from the rest of the area or district. Yan. So those are the 6 elements of the community which can be found in the given link. Ayan. So pwede mo siya tingnan dyan sa link na yan, yung ating 6 elements of the community. And sabi dito, the process of collecting community information or creating community profiles is not as easy task because full sensitivity and care must be observed during the whole process of information collection. So let us now proceed with the manual on the state, barangay level, productivity system, assessment, and planning, the methodology of the Philippine Partnership for the Development of Human Resource. So this may serve as reminders when it comes on understanding or appreciating a community. Number one, of course, is offsetting the biases. When it comes on offsetting biases, we should learn how to set an atmosphere and being relaxed when it comes on doing things inside the community. We should not rush, 'di ba? Or we do not have to rush, sabi nga, 'di ba? So sabi dito, put the collection process in its right perspective and you are in the community because you want to know what's inside it. Diba? What's the perspective inside the community. And you are not the community to lecture or you are not in the community to lecture or impose kung ano yung nalalaman mo. And of course, you have also to listen to the concerns and priorities of the people, not just by your own. Diba? Sumunod naman dito is yung number 2, a reversal of learning. Pag sinabi nating reversal of learning, dito pumapasok yung pagbabago ng perspective ng isang individual inside the community. An individual should know how to share the or should be a community learner. 'Di ba? Yung perspective na know it all, 'di ba? To being a community learner. So the process requires that you go to the site and get to know the people, then gain the local, physical, technical, and social knowledge, and create a meaningful encounter with the people. Okay? So number 3, learning rapidly and progressively. So when it comes on learning rapidly and progressively, this involves a conscious exploration of many possibilities when in terms of methodologies and processes. And you must be flexible when it comes on approaching people. And you need to be open when it comes on the improvement and change to your techniques as necessary. Most especially kapag kailangan siya. Diba? Next, number 4, local facilitating. When it comes on local facilitating naman, this process including the local people to lead or co-lead when it comes on investigation, collection, consolidation, analysis, presentation, and of course, learning the data. Okay? Then number 5 is self-critical awareness and responsibility. So this refers to the continuing examination of behavior among the outsider facilitators and entails a process of check and balance from the learning and the mistakes. An individual should know how to accept the responsibility rather than sticking to on a rigid set of rules. Then the last one is sharing of information and ideas, okay, that has been established as a space of sharing your information and ideas between the people in the community and the facilitators as well as between the different facilitators. Okay? So, yun yung lesson number 1 natin sa module number 9, which has a title of the principles and process in getting the community information. Okay? So, hanggang dito muna tayo sa lesson number 1. Okay? So, para naman sa activity natin, cover niya yung assessment. Okay? Sa assessment muna tayo. Yung essay, sa susunod na natin siya ipapagawa. No? dito sa assessment, you're going to identify the terms that has been described in every given number. Yan. So, yun yung sasagutan ninyo, no? Assessment muna. Then, inano ko na to, inilagay ko na to sa GCR natin para dun nyo na lang siya ipapasa. Okay?